All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Thursday, February 19th. So it's been a while since I've uploaded. I've been recording videos in January, but I have not uploaded any videos, so I'm probably gonna end up deleting those videos. I just edited the Valentine's weekend video, so that has gone up. But we have been to a slow start. I have not done like I wanted to do this year so far, as far as like recording and being like more consistent with recording. But that's gonna change. I am finishing up with one class, so I only have one more class that I'm doing for the semester, and so I now have more time. And we're going into the month before my market. My market is in April, and it is currently the end of February, so I need to make sure I start getting things ready. With that being said, I don't know what all I want to make yet, and I have not even sat down to like make my list, compare what I sold last year and the year before or anything like that. Last year was kind of iffy. We had the event ended up being put into an old gymnasium. It was terrible. It was very hot. We were all sweaty, and there was like bad weather, so that's why I got moved inside. So I didn't bring much because I also didn't prepare for much. So I want to do better than last year, and I know I say that every year, but I'm trying to get started. Today, my goal is to just slowly get back into crocheting. I do have some projects that are still half finished, like this market bag, and then I have a cardigan over there that I started making for fall. And so I kind of want to spend time working on both tonight. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. And then probably this weekend, we will start working on plushies, because I need to make plushies. But I plan on making my list tomorrow, figuring out what all I want to sell, how much of everything I want to try to make. Just trying to see where to start, because I do need to like start using some of the yarn that I have now to see if I need to actually buy more yarn. I do know I need to buy yarn, but I need to figure out what colors. And the only way I'm going to do that is if I actually start using what's up here. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing from here on out. But today specifically, I just want to spend some time working on old projects. So let's see how many rows. It looks like I stopped in the middle of a row. Stopped on row 21 out of, no, 22, because I'm going that way. So I'm on 22 out of, I think I have to do 40 rows for it to be a big bag. So we're gonna work on this then, since it's halfway done. I have more that needs to be done with the with the cardigan, so I'm not gonna do the cardigan tonight. Right now we're just gonna work on the bag. I'm gonna turn on some Love Is Blind and start that new season, and we're just gonna see how far I can get on all of this. So let's get to it.
I'm wearing an ice cream. Down with red, my like short shirt, sidewalk. You recognize me? Ooh, GQ. Yeah, I was in that's what I got. Yeah, it's like a whole day. I know you like one. Yeah, and like if you were my husband, what? I never thought in serious situations. Yeah, I know you perfect time. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, I want you to be able to like it. I'm like, I'm not gonna cry.
All right, guys, so it is the next day. I'm currently cooking dinner. I got some lo mein, shrimp lo mein on the stove, and I have like chicken strips in the air fryer. So last night I only got as far as completing, I think, 10 rows. So I got like 10 rows left, so that's good. I made pretty much good progress. So I'm hoping tonight I can finish it, and if I finish that one, I think I'm gonna try to attempt to knit. So we're gonna see how that goes. So we'll see how far I get tonight. I'm sorry, I'm like saying tonight too many times. Y'all thought I was gonna do good this year, and you know, not be in my PJs all the time when I'm recording, but I really like to be comfortable as soon as I get home. So I get stripped down real fast and get comfortable, and that's usually when I crochet and record for YouTube. So I'm sorry that I'm always in my PJs and looking a hot mess, but if I don't, I'm gonna look even worse than what I am now. So y'all just bear with me, y'all. So one of the things that my boyfriend bought from on Valentine's weekend, he got himself the PS5 portal. So I'm just sitting here. He's at work. He's working late tonight. It's currently what 2 minutes to 8. And I'm just sitting here watching Love Is Blind and crocheting, and all of a sudden I hear his PlayStation turn on, and I look over, and sure enough, like, my TV's notifying me that the PlayStation on is that white light. So I believe he's found some time at work where he can play games for a little bit. So hopefully within the next hour or two he'll be actually coming home. But I'm happy to see that he's relaxing or finding a minute to relax while he's at work. So I just thought that's the strangest thing, because normally it's been a week since he got it, so I haven't experienced that yet, like being at home while he's away with the PlayStation portal. But that's the weirdest thing. Guys, I am almost through. I have maybe 5 more rows left, and then I can start working on the other side, and then start on the border, and I'll be almost done. So all right, guys, it is currently Thursday, February 27th, no, 26th. Y'all, I have not crocheted all week. y'all know the routine. If I'm tired when I get home from work after I cook, I end up laying down. Relaxing turns into going to sleep, and that's it. So I have not done anything this week. I really wanted to finish this market bag this weekend, and I didn't get a chance to finish it this weekend. So I got darn close, but I need to finish it so that I can post it on my website and, you know, hopefully get some traction on there. So far with my goals for 2026, my goal was to try to get a sale, at least 1 or 2 sales each month, and I have not gotten any sales. Even with me throwing up the occasional sale, I did a sale from almost mid-January to around the 16th of February. No sale. I am running like ads right now to try to get my Etsy, you know, in some people's you know, search engine. So whenever they're on like Facebook or something, hopefully my shop is one of the shops that they see. Still with me paying for that, I am not getting any sales. So I actually think I'm gonna go and turn that off. I don't want to keep paying for something that's not producing any it's not returning my investment. Like, I'm not making anything off of me investing into this. So I'm gonna go ahead and just turn off the ads and just continue to probably make stuff and post it on my Facebook and on here, of course. So that's fine. But yeah, I did order my yarn for cross tie, and I figured out everything that I want to make for cross tie. So this vlog is going to end with me starting to make things for cross tie. So today my goal is to at least make 2 pickles. As y'all know, I did make those 2 for Christmas, but I never, you know, sold them. So I'm going to keep those for my stock, and so I'm going to get started on the amount of pickles that I have left until my new yarn gets here. So tonight is just going to be a pickle night. So let's see how many pickles I can make by the end of tonight. Right now I am cooking, so I won't get started until like after we eat and watch a little bit of TV. So it'll probably be around 7 or 6:30. No, it'll probably be around 7 or 7:30 when I sit down to actually get started for the night. We're gonna see how that goes. I am so terrible with vlogging. Like, I'm trying to get better at vlogging, and I'm trying to get better at everything. So it is currently March 2nd. Yeah, so I'm off work today. And I got my nails done this weekend. So as y'all know, the nails I got for Valentine's Day was a lot longer than I was used to, and I couldn't knit or crochet with them. So I got these done on Saturday. And I haven't tried knitting or crocheting since then. So I plan on crocheting and doing a few things right now. I am a little sick today. I got occasional allergies. Nothing major. I've been taking some medicine and I have been doing good, but I am starting to feel bad again, so I don't know how long I'm actually going to be up and moving around. But yeah, I wanted to try to wake up and at least get something done because it is the beginning of March, and as y'all know, with me having the market on in April, I don't want to get to that last minute mark and then start freaking the freak out and trying to make everything all at once. So even though I don't feel too great, I want to get up and try to get some stuff done. I am planning on setting everything aside that I make while I'm sick so that I can sanitize and make sure it's good to go before I actually try to sell these products. Yeah, but I am trying my hardest to at least get something done. I cannot go another couple weeks without getting anything done. So I do have my little stacky. Oh, I also got this cup this weekend. Freaking City Trends had these cool looking cups. The mouthpiece has a straw in this area. It's lovely. The problem is, though, I don't think it holds ice that well. Normally in my cups I can put ice in it and it'll last until the morning. I filled this sucker up last night and there's currently no ice in my cup. No, I'm a huge ice girly. I like my cups to last with ice. So like, that's a little disappointing that it doesn't last as long as my other cups, but I think it might be good enough to get me like at least through the workday. I might still have to put ice in it like at my lunch, but it'll be fine. Of how much I want to get done, right, for the market next month. I've gone ahead and I've made out my list. I've compared to last year's what I sold. I only put what sold in this section, and then this is the stuff that I want to try to make this year. So I'm gonna start working on pickles today, because pickles is, it's not that I love the I don't hate the pattern, but I do find that the pattern is kind of tedious. So I want to have 10 pickles. I have 2 already made, so I only have to make 8 more pickles. My huge yarn order is supposed to come in today, so this video is going to be strictly whatever I crochet today, and then me showing y'all the yarn. And when I say it's a huge yarn order, it's a huge yarn order. I don't think I'll even have space to put anything out yet. Like, I can't put it on my shelves yet. I still have boxes in that bedroom that have not been touched yet, but they're not all of the colors that I want. I want to have more variety of colors and not just like reds, greens, and blues. Normally, I think that's what I had last year. I didn't have like too many new colors, and so this year I got some yellows, I got some pinks, I got some oranges. I got a lot of colors that I normally don't get so that I can have more of a variety. This also would open up me being able to use this yarn for other patterns if I find patterns that I want to try out for this market. And yeah, so I still don't know what I want to be my auction item. So I haven't found that out yet. I think last year we did the giant frog. This year I kind of want to do something else. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna see how many cows I can get done. I'm also gonna catch up on a little bit of I don't know if I'm gonna watch YouTube or if I'm gonna watch Love is Blind. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. I haven't watched Love is Blind yet, and I've been trying not to look at the spoilers, so I might watch Love is Blind. If I decide that crocheting is a little too taxing, I do still have this hat on my knitting needles, and I might try to finish that today. Other than that, we're gonna go ahead and get started on pickles and see if I can actually get at least 4 pickles done for today. So let's get to it. All right, guys. So I was only able to get over half of one done. It's currently 12:30, so I'm about to lay down. I'm not feeling too hot right now, so I'm gonna take a break actually, and see if I can just complete one plushie this afternoon. What might happen is might have to take another day off work. Breathing and everything is still kind of tough. I don't think it's COVID. Don't think it's the flu. This just has the similar symptoms to like my sinuses. I get this strange thing every year at least once. So that's what I'm dealing with. But I think I'm gonna talk it over with my mom and see what she thinks, because I might need to just go ahead and go get checked out. All right, guys. So it's a couple days later. Hell, it's Wednesday. I've been off work for this whole week so far, due to being sick. This is the first day I'm feeling somewhat good to sit up. It's currently 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna see how long I can sit up. Right now, don't have too many aches going on, so that's good. So I'm gonna try to get something done while I can, and we're just gonna see how long it lasts, like this energy boost lasts. I woke up this morning and the coughing is like all I'm worried about right now, is because it's happening so frequently. I was supposed to get an inhaler from my doctor yesterday, but I don't think that's ready yet. I also don't think any of my medications are ready yet, but I need to get that inhaler soon because I feel like that would help. My nose is not completely unstopped up, but I'm able to smell a little bit better, so that's great. I think the inhaler will help with the shortness of breath that I'm feeling sometimes. It had me scared for a while because like the fevers. Oh my gosh, I was running a fever every daggone day, and I think I had a fever last night. It's just, it feels so hot in this house to me, and I'm the only one who is burning up. I have the AC set to like 66. I had my fans in my room set to the highest setting, and still I was burning up. So yeah, besides those few symptoms, I think I'm starting to finally come up, so that's a good thing though. But the other day, because I was trying to go back to work on Tuesday, I started a pickle to see if I could sit through it, and this is as far as I got. I think, how many rows? Row 16 out of 20, so that's not bad. I just had 4 more rows and I would have finished this poor guy. So the goal for today is just to see how many I can get done. I do know eventually I am gonna get tired, so I'm just waiting to see how it works. I might have to just try to fight through it, because again, like I said, if I'm returning to work on Monday, I cannot let these last few days be me just letting the rest of the sickness just take over me. I do need to try to work through me being sick, so that helps with building stamina, and when I go back to work, I won't be completely like out of it and unable to do anything. So I am completely out of it right now though. We are getting my medicine today, so hopefully that would help. Hopefully that would help make some things better. Yeah, but let's see how many pickles I can get done today. I also like didn't mention it earlier, I don't think. But the yarn came Monday as well, and I thought I was gonna like do an unboxing, but it might not be smart to do an unboxing because those boxes are so huge, and it's a lot of yarn. It's a lot of yarn. I hate to do an unboxing and then have to like go back and like tape the box up so I can store it, because that's what's gonna have to happen. So I probably won't do an unboxing this round, but I definitely don't mind showing you guys as time goes on what new colors I got. So that just might be something I'll point out in vlogs coming up. My boyfriend, he was starting to wonder if he was catching whatever I got yesterday. His job does not play about you being sick coming up, because they're already dealing with grieving families. Like, you definitely don't want to get anybody in that office sick on top of everything else that they like have on their plates. So they actually they sent him home yesterday to go to see the doctor. The doctor confirmed, you know, that basically he doesn't have COVID or the flu, which is wild because our symptoms like really matches at least the flu. I have body aches. Like, my body was hurting from Saturday afternoon until late last night is when I started feeling better. as far as like the body aches, I could get up and out of bed a whole lot better last night. I wasn't just like sore laying there, sitting there, any of that. So I'm very confused, and I don't believe that I didn't have it. I think somehow it might have been wrong. Yeah, who am I to tell the doctors that they're wrong? But yeah, I don't think it was an accurate test rating. Especially when my breath is short, everything else is short. Like the fevers, I was constant running a fever, dude. So yeah, it's just wild. But he got checked out too. Which I'm also confused. Like, if I didn't have it, why would you suggest that I don't go back to work until Monday? So I don't know. Maybe because she also saw how much pain I was in yesterday. Like, just sitting there in the doctor's office was absolutely terrible. I was at the doctor for like 3 hours yesterday, and I'm starting to hurt right now. And my body was hurting though while I was at the doctor. Gosh, this sucks. I hate not being able to do anything. Like, it's okay to not do stuff because, like, I mentally just don't want to do it. But when I physically can't do it because I'm sick, it pisses me off. And I feel like I've been sick for so long. I was at the doctor for so long. Just sitting there waiting on her to, check in and do, like, all the swabs and everything. It just took so long. But every time she'd come in, I was having to readjust myself because I was hurting. So, very unfortunate for me. But it's fine. We did what we could do, and I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. But I'm happy though. At least the further it's gone is that my boyfriend has seemed like he was getting sick. Thankfully, my parents don't seem like they're getting sick. So that's good. I don't like being the reason why other people in this house get sick. I still don't like crocheting with nails, even with them short. I feel like I'm having to tug extra hard. My tension is affected by me having nails on. So again, probably could also just be, oh, you're sick. So I don't know. We'll see. I think this year, since I'm starting a little bit earlier on prepping, I think this year I'm also going to try to take time to add like the embellishments. Put like little decorative lines on their cheeks, give them more of a personality than I've given them in previous years. Like I used to do it a little bit in year 1, but as year 2 and 3 came, I was just like, you know what? I don't have time to do all of that because I was doing other stuff. And before the summer market start, I'm gonna have to do the same thing. I'm gonna have to try to start as early as possible because I'm gonna be in school this summer. Yeah, see, my attention is definitely affected. I'm gonna be in school this summer, so I definitely want to make sure that I get a head start because I might not be able to crochet as much this summer. Like with the summer markets, you have to, like, I was making product every week because of course we sell weekly, like every Saturday. Now I will need to try to come home and find some days where I can do homework too. So it's not gonna always be possible for me to make plushies throughout the week. So I really do kind of need to like make as many as I can. So in April's our last April is going to be the cross tie festival. Normally I do have some plushies left from cross tie. I think what I'm planning on doing is just getting a head start and make as much as I can. Yeah, make as many as I can because I okay, see that? And that helped. So yeah, I don't want to be rushing like I do every year. And every year it's torture. Oh, come on. I promise his eyes is not uneven, it just looks like that. One pickle down, finally. It only took us a couple days. Alright, so it's currently 11 o'clock and just finished pickle number 2. So it seems like it's taking me a little bit over an hour to get them done. But at this rate, I only got 4 more to make for starting off. So it's looking like I can at least end the night getting them done if I do this all night. But I am getting exhausted. My head is starting to swim. So I am about to maybe take a break and go lay down and read for a little bit. Or just do something else to get the juices flowing again. Alright, so it is the next day. Yeah, the next day. As far as like how I'm feeling going, I've started having stomach pain on the left side. don't know what that is about. And my ears are very sensitive. I did the first round of treatment, eardrops yesterday. Oh my gosh, the fans are irritating my ears, but I can't turn the fans off because it's hot. So I've been dealing with that. I only did one round of treatment yesterday, and I was supposed to do two. Mucus, I took 3 rounds of that medicine yesterday, and as far as the mucus going, it's still built up. So maybe it's just gonna be a slow build. Don't know. Yesterday's progress, we made 2 pickles, brought us back up to 4 pickles total. So today's goal is going to be to knock out all of the pickles. It's just 4 pickles. And if I can do that, that would be great. See how far I can get before, again, my body tells me it's time to stop. Yesterday, we only got 2 done, so I'm at least hoping that we can at least get 3 done today. Small goals, small victories. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work. All right, guys. So I am moving a whole lot slower today. Been forcing myself to sit up because I legit have to get back in the use of things, like in the mood of things. And even with me hurting, like it has been terrible. Finished my first pickle of the day, and it is 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So yes, I can make the other 3 pickles by the end of the day, but that might be all I get done. So yeah, hopefully it does not take me 3 hours to make the next pickle. I do have the little fortune cookie my boyfriend got me for Valentine's Day, and I forgot to show y'all the other pillow he got me. He got me another Pop-Tart while we were on our vacation, so that was nice. But I am using that to support my arms as I sit here. I've noticed that the pain I'm feeling is starting to subside a little bit the more water I drink, so I really think just not drinking as much water this past week has really just been upsetting my body. I've been drinking really mostly orange juice or diet sodas. So yeah, gonna get some hydration going and see how much that affects my body today. I'm not feeling hungry yet for lunch. I still haven't really gotten my full appetite back, but I am gonna make sure I take a break and take a lunch break and get a snack or something. So yeah, let's just see how long it takes me to make this next pickle. If y'all haven't noticed, so this is technically pickle number 5, so I really only have to do like 3 more pickles, but that was still that first cake of yarn that I had bought over Christmas break. So I still have this roll from Christmas break. So it's looking like I can make about 5.5 pickles with 1 skein of yarn. So that's pretty good. Yeah, like I said, when I first started with using parfait yarn, it says it's a bulky 6 and that you can use an 8mm crochet hook with it. But I don't like how my projects like gape with it. So I always use either like a 5 hook or I will use a 4.5. I never use the size it says on here because it just, to me, it gapes too much. So yeah, I can get about 5.5 pickles. That's great, which means this roll is actually going to get used for other plushies, probably not pickles, since I got the bare minimum that I need. I'll have the bare minimum that I need out of this roll, and I'll still have a good bit left. So I might use it for maybe some frogs. Because I'm starting, all of the tedious plushies that like just, they have so much detailing and like the pattern is boring. I'm trying to do those patterns first. Like, just knock them out and be done with it. So yeah. Most of the stuff I want to make is in either increments of 8 or 10. And I do 8 or 10 because usually I don't sell more than like 10. But I've also never had more than 10 items. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know how good I'll do if I had just more of a variety. So that's something we're trying to experiment this year with, just making more, having more variety, having more of each variety. Like, it's fine to have 4 to 5, but let's try to have more than that. You know, maybe if people see that I have more in stock, maybe they'll be maybe they'll be interested in buying some more next week. Like, they won't think, oh, I need to get only one. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Basically, I'm just trying to showcase that I have more than what I've been having. And I've had a pretty good variety. Like, if y'all paid attention to my videos from my first year to last year, I have a full table with a lot of variety. More than I had my first year. And that's not saying that what I did my first year was terrible, but I was just starting out. I was just finding patterns that I liked. So now I have a bunch of patterns that I like and that I know sell well, and I try to keep all of it in stock. Even stuff that sold well my first year that I haven't had since, I want to bring back this year. So I have to go back, look at all my pictures and stuff and figure that out. Y'all, I'm sorry this video is gonna be so long. I just don't feel good, and I'm trying to like force myself to be productive, because I literally don't have long before I have to be back at work and being productive every day. So I'm trying to get my body ready for it, and it's just, it does not feel good right now. Yeah, but today, the progress I make today is going to be the end of this video because I don't want it to be super long. And I also want to get a video up. It's the first week of March, and I have not had a video up basically since right after Valentine's Day. So I'm trying to get a video up, and it's just not going well because I have been sick. So last week I said I was going to do some crocheting, and crocheting ended up last week when I said I was going to crochet, I ended up going to sleep every day after work. So I am just trying to do better. So this week, even though all I've gotten to show for progress is what, 3 plushies, it's still more than I've had. So we're gonna deal with it. Any progress is better than no progress, and that's one less category of plushies that I will be stressing about next month. Got terrible angle, but just finished the pickle. It is currently 1:04, so it did take me a whole hour. I am moving a lot slow, but I'm down to only having 2 pickles left. This is also the longest I've set up all week. So I'm doing good. it is time for me to either take my medicine and put the eardrops in, so that might be it for today. Because yesterday the eardrops irritated my ears so much, I was very dizzy. So I lay down. So for those of you who don't know, I'm having to do eardrops in my ear because I've had earwax that just built up. It's stuff I've had an issue with. It's like I naturally just have a lot of earwax production, and with Q-tips you're just packing it in there, and that's pretty much basically all I've done. So I'm trying to get it out with eardrops. If not, she's gonna have to flush them, and that's gonna be a whole ordeal. She did tell me, like, you could have an ear infection afterwards, like, and especially in this ear, because this ear was the worst ear. I'm already starting to feel some irritation in my ears, so I'm worried about that. But I'm down to only having to make 2 more pickles, so I'm good. I'm gonna try to tough it out and sit up a little bit longer, and I am desperate to make today a good day. Crochet wise, I need to finish at least one category of plushies. All right, so I'm very behind. It is currently Saturday, March 7th. I was supposed to finish the frog pickles yesterday, did not finish them, so I only got this one, I think, left. And then I think instead of going straight into chickens, I'm gonna go ahead and go into turtles, and I have a reason for that, but I don't really understand my reason for it. So yeah. It's pretty late in the afternoon. It's currently what, 7:04. So I'm not gonna get much done because I've wasted pretty much all today. But I am going to double check the count to make sure that I have the bare minimum of pickles that I want to bring. And we'll go from there. Hey guys, okay, so I did not end this video like properly, and little to no crocheting got done in this video because I've been sick this whole time I've been trying to record so I can have content. But yeah, today is currently it's currently March 9th, Monday, March 9th. It was my first day back at work today. Everything went great. Over the period that I was sick, I did manage to finish all 8 of my pickles, so they are ready. I did mention that I might blemish their cheeks with like some blush to make them look less plain and kind of add some more like decorativeness to them, so that might be something that I do later on. Right now I'm just worried about getting all of the actual products done. So these guys, I finished those last week, and then I think Saturday I did one of my butt turtles. We got the butt, but I haven't made his little backpack shell yet. So that's pretty much where I ended on that for this past week. That's all the crocheting that I got done even while I was sick. That is still a good bit of stuff that I completed, so I'm very happy for that progress, but at the same time I feel like I should have done more, and it sucks because I lost another week of production. So that's gonna be all for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. My plan is to try to get another video up soon. I have been recording a little bit for the video, but I am really just trying to get back in the swing of things. So we're still in school, still got work going on, and we're still trying to make products for the market next month. So y'all just, if y'all like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up and comment below of any content you want to see in the future. If this is your first time watching, please subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.